I'm in the queue waiting for to get in the queue. Which that must have went off, huh? That must have went off.
At semi-disclosure, our day often starts before much of the hour preparing to go on. In the fight for justice, honesty, and right and wrong are both that burden all citizens find out all there are no four costs yeah, do what we see now is
So the corporate takedown. You don't put them off it. You don't resign and you're fired. You generally kill.
Expect us men to deal with them when they have nothing going for themselves but the stuff they can offer off their body. Keep them far away. The men can offer the same thing. It's all equal. So we don't want no woman that only can offer her body and nothing else. It's going for herself. And we have to spend money. Be gone.
John Guy, you want to get up and fire? I feel sorry about that. But it takes a certain one extra degree of gold. Don't sell it down like that.
Not both men. Alright, that John Guy, just like this. Very good guy. And I got any cancer.
Big artist guy who's definitely busted.
Shit, like, expect motherfuckers to give you all of them while you get not shit. They look down and leave fresh shit.
Anything else?
Yeah, so yeah. When a nigga trick on
He's got involved. Right there.
Jared broke his fuck no job, but when a nigga trick on them, spend money on them, for them to treat them like that, and get the bad bitches they see on Instagram, like, bitch, you are not that. You don't have your own shit. Like, it's shit that come with that. Come with a nigga like that, who doing shit, provide for you like that. You don't have shit, you would never be able to attract a nigga who is gonna treat you like that. Like, don't even think
I
that.
have to remix this video,
Gary
bro.
broke his fuck, no job. But want a nigga to trick on them, spend money on them, for them to treat them like a bad, get the bad bitches they see on Instagram. Like, bitch, you are not that. You don't have your own shit. Like, it's shit that come with
Chaplin was a
that. Come
well-known, organized crime figure out of Brooklyn. He ran swings in the neighborhood in New York. He was part of the citizen of Canada.
He was considered to be the guy that ran the biggest gambling operation in the entire country. I see it estimated that anywhere between $35 million. He was one of the most famous gangsters in Alaska. And that gave him the license to do whatever he wanted to do. He was awarded all gamblers from New Jersey, California. He was deceased. The police don't sample it from people. The police say he's a captain. Everybody's trying to back him. The 1976, not only was sales, but the sold for $100 million Everybody knows the thing is your truth protection. They only earn for all. You get care of the numbers, your sports betting.
In this country, gambling almost the first of it. They have the expertise. There's no one in this country that those gambling fellas organized criminals.
He ran it like a corporation. So you put in, as a CEO of a company, you would have probably done very well, very successful. You run a business like that, make that kind of money, and connection, and respect, you have done anything you want.
They're all doing amazing. The still guys that didn't know what was doing anything.
Very good.
If you find a book, you find a news,
you guys to say that. I'm going to get stuff on that. So let's get stop. Stop that thing. It's a normal life. The Franklin said it's a normal life. Nothing new with the father did. Then you got old to come. So you follow like every other father. It's hard. You don't have to be together as a family, as a baby, and on Sunday, it's better to dress up. He came over young age with his father and told him, carried him.
Look. Ah.
And the grandfather was a bricklayer. Hard-working man. He's a hard worker. That part of those guys did get instilled in my grandfather to protect them. He's a fool for the temple. Oh, thank you. He went above and beyond the hope. I just got a reason from a friend that from my uncle that grew up in the But your grandfather, and the house burned down, and the house that burned down in Brooklyn and neighborhood, he bought the new appliances. They were little, they weren't citizens, but they were people. You don't want nothing to concern. You send people money to college, kids in the neighborhood, and you don't have to be connected or have to know that. You do stuff like that. And he wouldn't take any recognition. Some of my senses were. They needed freedom. I haven't heard one negative thing about it. I can't even find a negative thing about it in 1 minute. To me, that world. So, the other thing that I heard it was a shooting thing. It was fine, but I didn't understand. And my husband got out. It's no good for me. I got shot at. And my sister found out. Told my father. My father takes his dog. 28. They took the mission and I can't put together day then. You got to fuck up for 28 for him to say, he can't put 28. Stuff over. I was pretty big of you. But they put it on my car. So the guy, he looked at me, he was like, top down and everything. And he put me in like just on a plane back to New York. We look at those people, grandfather, my grandfather, was the fourth in the school together. I school together. That's what we get. We did that. Things like that. For one of them, two, all the school, the 1560s. It was a magical place. My wife always tells me I was a little bastard, but if anything, I don't give it enough. It was just a great place to grow up. You didn't have to lock the door. Sleep on the fire escape at night. It was so hot there. The neighborhood was very kind. Irish, Jewish, Polish. It was clean. There was no getting to each other. It was the brothers that had the advantage. And it was all family on the shore. Everybody knew each other. It was no fine. Yeah, it was based on the Ricky Lewis thing. Even if you got on a phone, that's what's up. I was great. I was good. I was for the most killing shoes. And I got on the shoes.
Seroretinol, Dureretinol, Supervitamin C, and Xmentide for 100% clean skin in less than 3 weeks. Don't these are free gifts from all those. Getting older and slowing down. But with Teaching Nutrition Multi-Collagen, you can do 6 times a day. burn 15% more calories. Instrument practice and the feel incredible. So don't slow down. Try Get 20% off with code nutrition.com.
And you just hung out on the street corner. Yes, I did. I killed 5 people. Yes, I did. I must have killed about 30 guys. For the next 16 between us, it was 45, it was bayonet, Vietnam. We are high court people go there. This is good. But I just haven't read the book. But there's not. I think I mean, it's a big people. You know what they get now. It's about the feeling. Well, I went in the service in 1964. And after that, I walked across the street, the rail compound, I done the radio school. And I put in for Vietnam. So, I told my father, and he was upset with me. So I had 30 days before I could see him. Before he said, "Your dad is very upset. So you're going to Vietnam." So I said it to him, "This. Just make sure you don't for dinner tonight, Russell. I have dinner and everything. Come out going to dinner. And there's a one-star campus. And a full clothes time. And they said to me, "Listen, well, your dad don't have to go to Vietnam, so we're going to fix it so you go in the hospital." That's what it's about. So I'm not trying to go to Vietnam to fix it. And I told him, I said, "I'm not comfortable," he said. "I want to go do my duty." So I did this. So I went to, I'm sure. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. That's what I have to say. And then I before this fourth stage, before this January 2nd, 65. I went to 8 weeks of infantry system. Yeah. It was meant to be. That's why I wrote Vietnam. Just to get it. And we were stationed in Manning. But the helicopter too. And then the assault helicopter. And I was just killed on I was on guard duty there. We got home. I tried to come in as well. And they come right over the dugout. They were, hospital. I had to a guy for very bad. Buried him in the hospital. But there's something because they showed us how to do it. They could back it in an ethic. Places that we did. Yes, I remember that. Very good. I mean, someone comes there to you, you're not going to go there to him before he gets you. Well, you probably want to, but that's not the way it works. I'll get you before you get you. You're always going to have shelter, you can go, you have watch so you can go home at night. The life is in your hand. Depended on your fellow drugs, but black, white, southern, whatever. I think you. Yeah. I'm going to eat so good because I was protecting the guys in prison. I did my job like I was supposed to, that I was trained to do. And really, I had no regrets on it. But here's what I'm telling you, no matter what, either you guys are like that, or my partner guys are. All of my life, every day, you will see this, you don't need to study. You don't think I'll really happy. You don't do that. And when they told me, I don't want to do that. So that's not good. When it came out of the study, it's the way it does the we went to the first place. We went to the first place playing in brick, and we supplied it with kids. We were late, local illegal. So we would pay for working together. Later on, we became a delegate, and we placed the men for the job. The previous business manager got killed in the Union Hall. Yeah, I think I'm managed. Yeah, the fact is yours. They need a job, but they said, Anthony, Theo, I'm slow. And we're friendship. I feel like it's true to me. I can run some type of job. Something's wrong with it. Instead of social work, homicide, financial conditions downtown 36. One time downtown 36, we didn't want to live down there. We want to hire down, come downtown 36. So I had all these ideas. We had a borderline, clear line, electric line, big road, extension, highway, this, and you're putting all that infrastructure for the city. That involves organized area. So we don't think it's separable. That's why organized labor. Well, it's technical. So the operating, the really can't buy it. The operating, the really can't buy it. Involved more culture. The building trade union was active because they didn't have a lot of work. And taking it as construction process a lot. That would be like I like doing it. We moved out in the summer. It was busy from here. My mom was staying home mom. We got a good job. I think he won't die. It's funny because when I got older, he didn't die. It's not going to work with. So I saw like this going to each job. I saw it doing it away. I saw guys pitching out of the respect they had. Buy you food and candy and give you money and fill up pockets. All these people up to think they work on all jobs. Different times. So we go back to college. I think all the guys I worked for the jail for one thing or another. But you know, today they were friendly. You know, I never had a fight with them. No one ever grabbed me. No one ever asked me out. I did well. I thought I tell them what I was going to do. They ran the state park in the northern hand. They ran the data center that was built on the west side. There was construction. They used the waterfront in New Jersey, Brooklyn, and Manhattan was divided up between the Kennedys and the rest of organized labor. The fire law lost a lot of people that they're in. New York City, in the last 2 years, our police transportation building suffered more than $1 billion as the project. And in the mosque, the soul of thousands of thousands and within the zone, institutes and companies. The one thing that was at builders had a fly-hole mortgage and cost for stolen goods, breaking and breaking prices, by executing the solar house, like
A sign of change, a diet coach. That's it. Hey, let's sit there down. Hold up. I'll sit down.
And that's his thing, that couple of knowledge. But we take the time, that's the future. You discern human results. That's why we're the only college in Texas to offer a money-back guarantee program, where you can receive a job offer within 6 months after graduating, fully funded. Because investing in yourself shouldn't be a risk. It should be a guarantee.
There's a guy named Vincent Caparo who was the head of his family who split. They were government witness, and he testified before Congress. And he, said on the record before Congress at a hearing that the biggest weapon against the crime family had was it allowed them to make money off of every building and whatever. But it what happens, there's something happens. Reputation, and people look together. They had what was called kind of a concrete club, where the 5 families would add a certain amount of money for every yard of concrete to the floor. It's just built into the cost of making a building. So if you're putting up a 70-story skyscraper, then you're going to concrete that goes into that and keep it going back to the next time. And that was one of those families kind of level. So, that can't go. It goes up there. And so, well,
money that we made, I haven't spent enough time. It's not often that I go to contract. At that time, it's very city, but I'm home. We don't like play with them. The wife wants contractors. Have the whole go for bread. Well, I do was mention, I didn't speak with him. Look, you could have this job, but doesn't know what you're bidding. And then the next job, you go higher, you go low, he gets everybody. Yeah, you're right. I got 12 to figure. So contractors are coming. There's city. We're going to put cameras to work.
Now I became a university anymore. I'm not going to let one day we had a motorcycle. I was fortunate enough. I had 4 children and I didn't have to work.
In terms of New York City, and gambling, racket, and organized crime, it starts out sort of disorganized. It starts out with random detective rackets on the street, and it's going to move very quickly into gambling. Gambling is almost a national sector. I asked the next question in my phone. How did he get into this business? And he told me he was working in the Brooklyn Navy Yard. When after his father died, his 5th grade, he worked as a riveter. He worked on a guy named a rivet. One day, big black dude came with a Rolex bag. There was no penny in it. He put a penny on a number, 2 cents on the number. And he's still on the collector's day. And he asked one of the guys that was working with him, what's in that bag? Why are people giving him pennies? And they play for about the number. If you get those actors of racetracks totally implemented.
It's generally conceded that the number bracket is originated in Harlem among the black population there. And then very quickly, there are people like Doug Schultz who come in and people who protect him, who are in the Tammany organization, the Democratic organization, when he gets to be politics. And so everybody gets a touch again. They get a touch, the politicians get a touch, and so the police get a touch.
He said, so he decided it was an easy way for him. So he took the all that back from the guy, he paid his boss for 17. And he was only 18 at the time. Maybe younger, I don't know. And that's how he started. Taking nothing. He became a banker, the biggest banker in the country.
Well, I said it a lot. The board has and not has and nothing. When Thomas his father went up in the morning, it's still easy. He turned the baseball, but he opens it up and he looks for the numbers. It's pretty numbers, put money up. Five numbers to one. He could be 50. You put your money down. Maybe if they break that, maybe it's a box hit, as they said, it could pay a lot less. If you had a straight hit, you're winning somewhere between 50 to 60% of the total stake. That the odds would be 500 to 600 to 1, because the odds would be 1,000 to 1 that you would win. So you might put down a quarter on a straight hit. You might put down 10 cents on a box. And a box hit would be that the numbers would show up, but maybe not in the order that you would get, and that would pay a lot less. So the money that set at the racetrack, the last three digits that the total needs to win is the number for the bet.
She had a job that we went to here. I had a job that we went to here. It was 6 pages or something. 25 cents. And my brother Joey had a job that we went to here. Okay?
Almost black as $1, almost $2 here. That's what it says. Nobody's living in the country without a driving on the road. This is a numbers farmer. And these people are breaking the law. But police say it's so popular, the law is impossible to enforce. Gary, the other thing that's transcending race, economic level. Don't forget, there was a time in New York State, Jersey, got funding on it. That was the problem. There was a guy outside our phone. The phone. Searching the phone to see. I saw it was a hack and it was
Expect the motherfuckers to give all of them while you give not shit really late and lay the fuck down and run shit and people gonna tell you, bitch, we cheating on you. Bitch, I'm gonna that. If I was a bitch, I ain't cheating on you. Bitch, you gotta be real wrong, bitch. Mindset, bad person, you gotta do your own shit, everything. Bitch, what you talking about to get took care of like that? You hoes be thinking that's just what it is. No, you bitch, no. Same thing for niggas. We don't take care of them. You boss bitches, we do. It just don't work. You can't be a boss bitch and be taking care of a bum. It's impossible. So, bitch, if you are taking care of a bum right now, you are not a boss bitch. Sorry. Card revoked, hoe, whatever you thought. Nope. Like, bitch, no, you gotta have something. Fuck you talking about, bitch, you gotta bring something to the table other than coochie. Same thing for these bum ass niggas. Like, y'all gotta offer something else other than rides. Like, bitch, like me, don't give a fuck about. You feel me? I don't give a fuck about been with you for 30 years. Bitch, if you ever say, I'm going to bed. Bitch, I don't have to go to bed. I have free will, bitch.
Get what you need from some frequency. Thank you for the smooth stage. Yes. You say that a lot. You always are very good at what you need smooth results. Our medical professionals do the care and that's for you. Research your hair results. We'll have last minute dates at our spot moments. No people lapsing appointments and control cards. Just the results. With it collaborated this month. Exactly.
don't have your own shit. Like,
There are
this shit that
talks to my
comes with
family,
that.
get the
Comes
medications
with a
they
nigga
need,
like
like
that.
for
Shit
I
like that.
take
Like
insurance,
that. You don't have
for
shit.
they
Never
really cover
a nigga. It's gonna be like that. Like, don't
All I do is fill in one
that shit like
and it shows each location and each price.
The first time I used GoodRx, I saved over 7 people. I literally tell everyone I know to check GoodRx.
Jared broke his fuck, no job, but one nigga trick over like that.
It was there.
Whoa, is that real, Mr. Ed?
Yo, government wants to give you a recall.
Jared broke his fuck,
Go
no
to
job,
the
but one
same
nigga
state, that the state of New York is saying that they have a right. Therefore, each development of the store will play a number for the whole OPD calls. So you don't have a right. You have 200 men working, you have 200 people off the road there on film. So I'm just going to give you a fighting interest. And I'm sorry to do that. They didn't carry.
And that's how it's for like, what is the block? I mean, what was wrong with that? They do it in Las Vegas.
That's the same
They
problem.
do it in every other state. Just so you know, I mean,
What it is?
I'm very confident.
Yeah.
Right here in the Gulf City alone, we have 1,000 people right and 4,000 Los Angeles.
It was Jared broke his fuck, no job.
In the morning, they usually
Like
have
that, the bad they see on the screen, like bitch, you are not, you don't have your own shit. This shit that
When you walk in the
like
front,
that, shit for that, like that, you don't have shit, you never talk it.
they'll tell you
Right,
before,
but
they
then,
tell them,
that shit, like, expect the motherfucker to be
I remember guys just wanted to get the meat thing, and that's just, like, World War II start. Don't they would get it, there's never the home. Just like it's happening. How much money you got? What do you want for what?
Take care of the it just don't work. You can't love them all. They feel like you are not that. You don't have your own shit. It's that comes with that.
Yeah, the mob lottery stuff is just a lot more out. Everybody
Things like
got
that.
paid in cash.
Shit
They're
like
not
that.
going to
Like that. You don't
because
have
the
shit.
superman will give you credit. This is pretty good for sure.
Shit
So
for
the
that.
man
Like that. You don't have shit.
$300. So I give
That's
you
right.
private.
But
They paid it.
it's going to be like that. Like
And
that.
that's involved with the
That shit.
guys
Like,
for the
they
shy.
expect the motherfucker
And then the guys that were in.
real fuck. Not shit. You lay the fuck down and think you run shit and think you gonna tell the truth. But bitch, I ain't cheating on you. Bitch, I agree with that. If I was a nigga, bitch, I ain't cheating on you. You gotta be real about bitch. Mindset, bag, purse, you gotta pay your gun shit, everything. Bitch, what you talking about? You heard like that. No, you thinking that's just what it is. No, bitch, no. Same thing for nigga. You don't take care of them. About bitch, it just don't work. You can't eat about bitch because you take care of bum. So bitch, you are taking care of a bum right now. You are not like that. For one nigga to trick on you, spend money on you. With the bad bitch, they still.
I'll give you the 2 points. And he put it out there.
Like bitch, you are not that. You don't have your own shit. Like it's shit that come with that. Come with a nigga like that who doing shit, provide for you like that. If you don't have shit, you would never be able to be in school.
the moment you will, that's it. You be surprised that he had like the, what do you need to know?
He was scared, broke his fuck, no job. Wanted to trip on him, spend money on him, and everything like that. The bad bitches, they still was bitch are not that don't have their own shit. Bitches that come with them.
That's a Rico act. That's the fear. Say this. I had contract, self-contract, that needed money, but people need what you do to do yourself. They don't pay you for the time enough. Sometimes those clubs need money to pay the rent. They don't take their rent to stop working. They do something that just so happens I fell into the self-contract that needed payroll every month. And if you need 75 cents of payroll, I don't have that kind of money. I can't help it. But I know somebody that has that because I know that. I know. It's okay. I can't find you. I don't have to give you my road. I'll give you a couple of orders. There's nothing. I'm not a fool. I have somebody come and see you. They find you the money. Just pay the day. It gives you $10,000, settle up on the day, so you have to pay back 11 in a certain amount of time. It wasn't legal. You know, you got paid for their job, make sure that you stop buying their salary, doing the local. They do shit, not down to the bottom. What happened? How that didn't get back to home.
Pretty weird. It happened. Pretty weird. Regarding drugs and organized crime, I grew up in an area where it was common. Loan sharking, gambling, my mom's job, everybody did it. It was a way that when you live in a little city, it's how you live, it's how you survive, because people don't have money, you know, so you kind of learn to be empathetic that when you know it's a crime, in the end, you know, it's my job, I do what I have to do, but in the end, they do what they have to do also.
Nothing. People say they get busted up. So what's the sense of beating somebody else to make a right at it? Now, all the people do that. Don't get me wrong. If the organization is high risk and serious, they can do that. All right, what can you do? Here's that thing. What can you afford every week to pay with that? Why make a lad and why you do that? Because it can be beaten. Once you put their hands on the man, so the money that he owes, he's blacked out. He doesn't know him. He's ready to pay with his life.
Yeah, you think, that's a tough one. No, it's like that. So what did you think, yeah? Fine, and then Saturday he played, but was I still, you know, salary on it? Yes. Because I never did that, so.
If you told people Liberty Mutual custom acquisition car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Right this second, before people party segment, someone really wants to say that. But what's it stop? What it is, and be brown. Stop spiraling. Get a coffee. I Yeah. The partners. And yeah, you just
We got married last 7 months, 50 people. Did I know them all? No, my father's not. We had entrance to welding. Before we got married, President Nixon's daughter got married there. And there was a big article after we got married in the paper. How come the President of the United States had to give a guest list and give a title? Jimmy Knapp, all he did was give a handshake. You know, General Manager of the hotel said Jimmy Knapp thinks he's big. The government doesn't.
And it's somebody can get it. He learned that. He is so much water. He can't have it. So, I come along. I said, what are you doing?
Yeah, we had good moms. She was the top photographer in Manhattan. And my dad said, who do you go to school? Didn't have a phone. My dad goes, hey, who do you go to school? Oh, listen, no, you don't go to school. It's about their head, yeah, it's really tight together, don't have to. But you look, go down and go to where you take any more pictures. I got nothing about it. Every time you went to jail, actually, this is fun. I got it. Yeah, look, go make it. And then my uncle went at the same time. So, it was either done, it's a man went on an investigation for a fight that might have lost it. So when I realized that, I thought there's a corrupted and professional doctor who was there, and it's pretty grand, very exciting. And he has doctors talking to the car. He's bad, I got a bye, this is the kind of way it goes. I said there's in the law, the doctor, it's a fight bracket. He was involved in promoting boxers, backing boxers. The victim of boxing match, of course, is seriously connected to the mob. He's big in Southern, he's brutalizing. He's close to Savannah, so he can add them to the other South Street. But in this particular case that I became aware of, he was accused of fixing a fight between Frankie DePaul and the champion middleweight from Boston. And this guy's champion, they told him they died. Anybody championship in the world, fought here. That's Frankie DePaul. After about it's underway. That's his client. And he had a fight with Big Tiger. Well, it was unfortunate. It was an absolutely great fight. He was totally tight. The bad guy was shot. He Boston. But that was really getting that much longer. He was hanging out. All of a sudden, pictures of the shooting match. He was fighting match. Big Tiger sent them on the floor. Big Tiger could have a shot the ball.
And the business player the box Kenny Bates. Very carefully, he was sort of mad. Bates was rude and was told to lose. He was an undercover manager, an undercover promoter, and an undercover match.
And he laid one down with it.
Fine, okay.
He was yeah, he broke his foot.
Basically, he sold his soul to the mob in return for the souls
Bitch, be out here broke as fuck, no job. But want a nigga to trick on them, spend money on them, for them, treat them like a bad, get the bad bitch that they see on Instagram. Like, bitch, you are not that. You don't have your own shit. Like, it's shit that come with that. Come with a nigga like that who doing shit, provide you like that. You don't shit. You would never be able to attract a nigga who is gonna do to you like that. Like, don't even think that shit like they'll watch you get not shit and he lay the fuck down and think you run shit and think you gonna tell me what the fuck to do. Bitch, I ain't cheating on you. Bitch, I don't believe that. If I was a nigga, bitch, I ain't cheating on you. You gotta be real hard, bitch. I ain't thinking that. You gotta have your own talk about it and took care of like that. You hoes be thinking that's just what it is. No, bitch, no. The same thing for niggas. We don't take care of bums. All bitches we do. It just don't work. You can't be a boss bitch and take care of bums. It's a fun. So bitch, if you are taking care of a bum right now, you are not a boss bitch. Sorry. Or remote code, whatever you call it. No, like bitch, no, you gotta have something. What you talking about, bitch? You gotta bring something instead of other. Same thing for these bum ass niggas. Like y'all gotta offer something else other than ride, bitch. We cool on. Like what, bitch? Bitch like me don't give a fuck about it. You feel me? Don't. I don't give a fuck if I've been with you for 30 years, bitch. If you ever disrespect me, I'll drop you. Bitch, is you cool? Bitch, I don't have to go through that. I have free will, bitch. Is you cool?
You went around bad, and then got back, got shot up the time. And then people were going into his side, and that's why his manager got pulled.
Probably go. Oh, nah. Get out of here, man.
I need a medic! Stay with me! You're not out there. Well, you have some of the plays that overseas
Objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
We say to do that, but it's we'll kick off when they come.
It'd be different from Call of Duty.
Our forces are controlling the fight. Keep pushing. Objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
Fuck! I'm bleeding out! Medic!
Managing money and dealing with people in college. Grandfather wasn't expecting that they feel very dear friend.
Thank you!
On trial, they made it look like he was at the meeting, they did spot him. He was moving up with my dad.
Be advised, the enemy is taking Alpha.
Many guys aren't doesn't really go and somebody responses to be confirmation for confirmation.
Spend money on them, do for them, and treat them like a bad, the bad bitches that they see on Instagram. Like, bitch, you are not that. You don't have your own shit. Like, it's shit that come with that. Come with a nigga like that who doing shit, provide for you like that. You don't have shit. You would never be able to attract a nigga.
We need to hold the area.
According to the government, a religious God, and at the table there's alcohol, and the religious God is supposed to put your hand burn, according to the government. And after that, they prick your finger, your trigger finger, and they put alcohol on it so it don't get infected. And they put a band-aid over it, and you take a warm cold. So that you're
What I totally showed me. We don't see no people.
basically you have the boss of the and you have the military stuff. And under the underboss you have the conciliary. Now conciliaries have no power and some have some power. It's like a flow chart. Under the conciliary, branch it all out. Now you have capo, let's say 5 capos. Under those capos, now they'll have their own crew. Under them, they'll have their members. And then under the main members, there's another flow chart. Then they'll have flow chart. It goes on. But there's people that use it.
Sure. Say what again? I didn't what? Huh?
You can answer when I called you. Why you calling me?
Nah, because I was editing a video.
Okay. Well, go finish editing your video.
Alright, cool. That's what I'm about to do. You understand me? That's how you handle.
Hotels and vacation rentals.com has something for everyone. Right this way. What about something more
Now you hit me up. What you hit me up for? Oh, bro.
Objective is ready.
What you mad for? Only weak people block people. Are you mad?
I barely fit my parents. So I called my daughter because she was just
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Help me. Help me. Help me. Get me up. Help me.
Hostiles are taking the objective.
Experts and lawyers.
We have the objective.
Let's help him up.
The objective is under enemy control.
Had a bullet? Where's the ammo? Need some ammo, boy.
little bit of help. They take everybody with them. Well, it helps money to do that. And you can
Medic!
what you would do is gather intelligence. Gather intelligence. And then once you build enough evidence, we see if we can talk to the who will then say, okay, now this is enough evidence.
Excuse me.
I totally shot.
I broke the edge and control everything. That's what we shot by the court. I did it in the morning for like a couple hours. But there for a while, once it all comes. But it's been, no bust the big bust it up and close it.
I knew that. I knew I killed for you when I first met you. I know, so I don't.
It's funny. You get roots. You know people are in law enforcement and in so, obviously, I don't get talked about, but it looks like now that it happens.
Nothing's premeditated.
So that means that I looked over my knife, and I spoke to shop. I said, oh, yeah, Jack, you do this thing. I'm already stuck. Fall back around, I called and picked up those many things, like especially the blah blah blah. I was living in Seacroft in the pump. One bedroom, flag,
When you see a grown man in his plus, he's in his element.
It's been over 14 years since the PlayStation Vita came out, so it seems like Sony gave up on portables. I mean, we did get the PlayStation Portable, but we all know that that thing has some issues. And we really want a device that can connect anywhere without Wi-Fi. So I thought this looked interesting. Basically, the PSP 2. It would be great if we could play everything from original PlayStation all the way up to PS5 games digitally. But honestly, with the PlayStation Portal out and the fact that Sony has had bad luck with portables in the past, I don't really see this happening. You know, it's been over 14 years since the PlayStation Vita came out, so it seems like Sony gave up on portables. I mean, we did get the PlayStation Portable, but we all know that that thing has some issues. And we really want a device that can connect anywhere without Wi-Fi. So I thought this looked interesting. Basically, the PSP 2. It would be great if we could play everything from original PlayStation all the way up to PS5 games digitally. But honestly, with the PlayStation Portal out and the fact that Sony has had bad luck with portables in the past, I don't really see this happening. You know, it's been over 14 years since the PlayStation Vita came out, so it seems like Sony gave up on portables. I mean, we did get the PlayStation Portable, but we all know that that thing has some issues. And we really want a device that can connect anywhere without Wi-Fi. So I thought this looked interesting. Basically, the PSP 2. It would be great if we could play everything from original PlayStation all the way up to PS5 games digitally. But honestly, with the PlayStation Portal out and the fact that Sony has had bad luck with portables in the past, I don't really see this happening. You know, it's been over 14 years since the PlayStation Vita. Battlefield 6 skid.
New objective confirmed.
We can do the outing with you, but Terry got a
Objective ready.
Sort of wrote it in Sheriff.
Be advised, enemy forces have secured the objective.
All three. Very active guy. That's but as an Italian American, he had a particular fascination with organized crime. And he was one of the first prosecutors to use RICO law, racketeering law.
Hostile forces are still ahead in the fight. Let's regroup.
Bring major
fucking head!
Against the cops. And actually, Brasco famously, he brought a case against the cops that had some five families. From their squad.
all the answers you have to have it. I think there was. And Juliana decided to head the ball.
Fuck! Medic! Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight.
I didn't see that much stuff. When I got it now, I can't see that stuff. Wow. Picked up anybody. They went to like 12 shots.
Our mission's at risk. I need all elements attack.
Yeah, thanks for Christianity.
Want to fight? Let's give him one.
Wild guy, take the company.
New objective marked.
I got that dog.
Objective ready to engage.
They were there. They worked. I never thought that would happen. I figured